What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going over my League of Legends plays for tomorrow morning, which is June 3rd. There's 3 league games going on, and a lot of them are supposed to be really high kill. So I'm absolutely loving this slate, and I cannot wait to get right into this. Before I do start, I do want to say I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me since I've come back to YouTube. I took basically a 2-month break, and I'm like 4 videos in straight. 2 videos a day, one for League, one for MLB. Been getting a ton of love, so I really appreciate that. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below if you're going to tell any of these picks. But before I do get started, if you'd like to start a free trial, you can go to the Patreon link in the comments or in the description down below. It's patreon.com/testthelimit. And it comes with all my prize picks, underdog, and sleeper plays, as well as sports and esports sportsbook bets for like Bovada and THUNDERPICK. Links to those are all in the description as well, or you can just use my code TTL on PrizePicks, Underdog, or Sleeper for a 100% deposit match. But it's normally $20 a month. You do get a 7-day free trial. It should automatically be available as long as you haven't signed up to the Patreon in the past. And yeah, you can connect the Discord. Go check the Discord out. That link's in the description as well. And yeah, I post a lot of free content on there, just like on YouTube and just like on TikTok. And we have a lot of fun in there. There's live streams, there's watch parties, all that good stuff. So I do greatly appreciate all the support you guys have given me. And let's just get into the video and get into the League of Legends plays. I will say League of Legends is my most comfortable thing to bet on. So although the bets this morning, or the props this morning, did not go in our favor, MLB is looking great, by the way. But the league props did not go in our favor. I do most of my research on league. I've played this game for 10 years now, over 10 years now, since I was like 13 years old. So I have a lot of experience. I've watched it for 5 or 6 years, and I know a lot about league. So definitely my most comfortable thing to put bets in on and put prop picks on. So my first pick is one that you guys are going to notice from the other day as well, and it's Yskm over 6.5 kills on maps 1 through 2. Yskm stands for You Should Know Me. I kind of agree. He's a rookie. Either last year or this year he's a rookie, and just came into the pro play and he's been killing it. His name is You Should Know Me. He's very cocky, and I love to see that, honestly. We can take a look at his past games, and he actually averages 4.6 kills per win and 1.1 kills in losses. He plays a ton of champions that are high damage dealers as well, such as Jax. We can see the Fiora in a lot of games. We can see the Silas, Gwen, Camille. Literally every single champion he plays is just a high damage dealer. I don't expect him to be stuck on a tank at all, pretty much. They'll probably go a tank mid laner and let the jungle, the top, and the AD carry play just heavy damage and be the carries of this game. You Should Know Me. Like I said, I definitely agree with his name. He's a great player. He's 19 years old, and he's been carrying Invictus Gaming lately. We can take a look at the odds of the game itself. They are -145 favorites versus Ninjas in Pajamas, who are a rebranded Victory 5. We can check the kills. The over and under is set at favored to go over 25.5. So 25 to 26 kills total is what it's projected for. And that's actually what's going to lead me to my next pick. And it's actually Tianjin. I don't know if I say his name right. Tianjin, however you say his name. I apologize. Over 5 kills. So this is actually on the same exact team as Yskm. And I usually don't like taking people on the same team because it's going to take up some of that kill share, but I do love taking this over. I will say he's only played 2 games professional. He is a rookie. He's 18 years old, and in his first game he got 3 kills. His second game he got 2, which is 5 kills. He did get 14 assists that first game, though. He just couldn't get the last hits, even though he was on a very high damage jungler. But we can take a look through the champions that he plays. And if you know anything about League of Legends, seeing Rengar in general is very odd in pro play. But he plays Rengar, Nocturne, Kindred, Lee Sin, Hecarim. He plays Vi, all of these just heavy damage dealer champions. He's almost never on a tank. The most of a tank that he plays is the Maokai, like in last game. And even then he got 2 kills And even then, Maokai is a champion that can do lots of damage, even though he is a tank. But I do love this pick. I love him going over 5 kills, especially if he can get on Kindred or Rengar. Seeing him on Rengar would be great. Even Kindred, though. Kindred might even be better, simply because it's such a high damage dealing champion. It's basically a second AD carry, and he would just be able to easily carry the game with Kindred. Now my third pick, I'm actually going to skip this pick just because I'm going to go over something else first, but it's in this next game, the RNG versus LNG game. We're going to skip over that real quick and go to the others because this is only a flex play. This is my least favorite play of the day just because the number is so high. But next we would have Fofo over 6.5 kills. This is one of my favorite picks of the day. You can pair it with either of these two top picks, but Fofo is a monster, man. He's on Team EDG, who are versus Tess, Top Esports. And we can see the odds are minus 150 for EDG to win the series, and Top Esports are plus 115. When we look at the kill projections, it's projected for around 24 to 25 kills. At minimum, it's heavily favored to go over 23 kills. So quite a few kills, not as bloody as the last game, but still plenty of kills to go around. And when we look at his champions, this is like the icing on the cake for Fofo. We look at his champions. This guy only plays damage dealers, man. We can see the Victor. We see the Syndra, the Tristana, the Annie, the Veigar, the Jace, the Akali, the LeBlanc, the Ahri, the Lissandra. Literally every single champion he plays is just a high damage dealing, I'm going to carry from the mid lane type of champion. Especially the Ahri, Lissandra, LeBlanc, Akali, all of those are super high damage. Even the Nico that he played last game, who is becoming quite meta right now, is super, super good. We can see his kill participation, so his kill share, 75, 100, 72, 100, 92, 84. So he's in most of the kills that his team gets. And with him being in the kills and playing these high damage champions, I think it's almost impossible that he doesn't go over 6.5 kills. Again, I absolutely love this play. It's probably my top play of the day other than Yskm. So if you're going to pair a 2-pick, I would do Yskm and Fofo. But over his last 10 games, he's averaging 4.7 kills per win. And this is including this 0 kill win right here, including this, just because he couldn't get a kill that game. But he's just an amazing player. Again, he plays the Ahri, Lissandra, LeBlanc, Akali, all of his high damage champions. So I have no worries with him getting 6.5 kills this game. Next, we have JackeyLove over 7 kills. This is at 7.5 on Underdog, I believe. So this is actually the only one that's different from these other three. These other 3 are the exact same on both websites. So you can take them on either one, honestly. But JackeyLove at 7 kills, he's at 7.5 on Underdog. Again, super close matchup. This is just the other team, so they're plus 115. I do think they take a game off of EDG. I think it goes 1-1 in the first 2 games, and I think this series goes 3 games. I will say JackeyLove is an amazing player, and we can take a look. And over his last 10 wins, he's averaging 5.5 kills. So as long as they get 1 kill versus EDG, as long as they get 1 victory versus EDG, this should be smooth sailing. He would only need 2 kills. On average, he would only need 2 kills on that loss. But we can take a look at even on losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 10, 13, 17, 18, 20, 28, 29. He's averaging almost 3 kills in losses and 5.5 kills in wins. And he does have pop-off games. Like this is game versus LNG. He got 7 kills on a loss. That's great to see. I love seeing that. We actually had his over in this game as well. Over 6.5, I believe. And he cashed it in that first game. So we do love seeing that. He does have a lot of double-digit kill games as well as the higher 7, 8, 9 kill games as well. So JackeyLove is an amazing player. Definitely going to take this over in this spot versus EDG where he's laning against Leave. I do think that is a good spot for him. And last, and I would say not least, but it kind of is my least favorite play, is Gala over 11 kills. So Gala is an amazing AD carry, right? We can take a look at his past 10 games, and this is where it gets tricky. Over his last 10 games, he is averaging 6.6 kills in wins, right? The reason I'm iffy is because his projection is 11 kills. And whenever I see double-digit kills projected, that's where I just get iffy, right? So we can see the 80 carry here, 8.5, 7, 11, and then we go back down, 6.5. We see 10 for On, which is still 10, and then Fodic, 8.5. So for Gala to be at 11, that number is really high, but I do think he gets there. Again, he's averaging 6.6 kills per win in his last 10 wins. He plays the typical champions, which is mainly just Aphelios, Zeri, and Jinx, and they're minus 525 favorites to win, and they're actually favored. They are minus 125 to 2-0. And the kill projection is set for around 25, 24 kills per game, so just on average around the same as the others. And the main thing that makes me love this player, like it makes me want to play this play, and the reason that I would almost even be willing to power play this is simply because he's going against RNG. So if you don't follow League Pro Play, RNG is Gala's old team. He's actually wearing their jersey in this picture right here. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm fairly certain. But he used to play on RNG, and he just doesn't anymore. And I would love to play this. He just got traded to LNG very recently, so we can even take a look. He was playing for RNG on April 1st, so he just swapped over. The last series that he played in versus Tess was his first series on LNG, and he got 8 kills in the first, 2 in the second. And that's including a loss. So if he got 2 wins, I do expect him to go over this number. And I do expect him to go over this number just for the revenge narrative against his old team. His old team is almost exactly the same. Wei was on the team, Breathe was on this team, and the mid laner was on the team. So the only difference is the 80 carry, which is who replaced him. Definitely love this pick just for that reason. And these would be my top 5. So to go over it one last time, we have Yskm, Tianjin, Fofo, JackeyLove, and Gala all going over their kills in maps 1 through 2. Again, I really do appreciate all the love that you guys have given me in the past 2 or 3 days. Make sure to use my code TTL when you sign up to PrizePicks, Underdog, or Sleeper. Sleeper has been amazing for MLB. And when you go to the Patreon, you should get a 7-day free trial as well. So might as well take advantage of that free trial if you're watching the free videos. It's literally free. Like there's no reason to not take advantage of that. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the Patreon and in the Discord. Make sure to leave a comment and a like, and I'll see you guys next video.